Hey, Toby here from TobyChristensen.com. I've got another coaching tip for you. This one's about fear. Is fear your friend or a foe? A couple of things to get in alignment is number one, fear is always going to be a player. Okay? If you're constantly raising the bar, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a high achiever, okay? Fear is always going to be there. It's never going to go away. You get to decide how much it's involved. Okay? So if we know fear is always going to be a player, realize that you get to determine how much it gets to play and what influence it has. The third thing, and probably the most important, is a statement from Jim Carrey. He was doing a commencement speech, and it was phenomenal. And I'm going to read it off the board here, so excuse me for looking away. But he said, you can fail at what you don't want. So you might as well take a chance at what you love. There's no absolute guarantee, no matter what, that you're going to succeed. I don't care if your daddy owns the company and your grandpa owns the company. I know people who have, third, fourth generation, they inherit a company that's thriving, and within 10 years, they've driven it right into the ground. I've also seen people who are sincere, who are scared shitless to step in and do what they need to do it, and be profoundly successful. I've seen people who do what they do because it's a family tradition and they hate it. The story of the girl who became the accountant because her father was an accountant. She hated accounting. She loved art. And when she got fired from her accounting job, she became an artist and was profoundly successful. So remember that. Fear's always going to be a factor. You get to determine how much it influences you. And number three, you can fail at what you don't want, so you might as well take a chance at what you love. That's your tip for the day. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll be back next week with more coaching tips.